I just recently discovered that I am a part of Generation X. You know, the slightly forgotten generation that are squeezed between the baby boomers and the millennium. We don't even have our own name, just an X. We were the ones that were told that we could be whatever we wanted. And basically then we were left alone to raise ourselves. We were the original latchkey kids. We walked home from school with a key around our necks. We had to make our own lunches. And basically we raised ourselves because our parents, they were busy. They worked day and night. They were busy figuring things out themselves. So, and don't forget, our parents, they smoked. Remember, they smoked everywhere. At dinner table, in the car. They closed all the windows because, you know, God forbid if it could be a draft on us. And we didn't know better. No one knew better, even our parents or us. We just did our best. Now that we know, we have changed the behavior when it comes to smoking. And we grown, we adapted, and we learned. And maybe it's time to learn again. Because here is the thing. Did we actually become what we dreamt of? Did you become the astronaut or the ballerina or the superhero? Or did life, responsibility, and the daily grid just slowly take over? My name is Marianne Riberg, and today I want to share something with you. A possibility, a way to take back some control and to reconnect with your own spark. And maybe even become the breakthrough you always wanted. If we look at this chart here, we can see that even if we have the medicine and we have the hospitals, we have a lot of successful stories to cure and to prevent different things, our disease is still increasing. And I just remind myself that I have to share it with you if I'm going to talk about it. So now, here we go. We're living in a time where we get sicker and sicker, and even if we have so much more knowledge about things, we don't seem to be able to stop that. The epidemic of obesity is incredible. It's just, we have the knowledge, but still we are suffering from this. We have all these things in our life. We have modified food, unhealthy oil, the soil is not good enough. We have a lot of stress. We are overproducing on our fields. We have like empty fillers in our food. We use a lot of chemicals and we have a lot of toxins. And I just want to have like a moment between you and me right now. This knowledge is not new, is it? You already know that this kind of food is not good for you. But still, we go to the grocery store, we buy all of these things. We have what I call snack accidents, and you know, where we eat something that we shouldn't eat and we couldn't help ourselves. But you have to ask yourself, why did you bring it into your house in the first place? Is it time now to think about it as we did with the smoking? We didn't know, and when we knew, we changed. Before, we didn't know how the ultra-processed food hurt us, but now we know. And it's time to do something about it. We can't hide and pretend it's not happening. So why don't we go together and we try to solve this crisis? We take a stand, and while we do that, I promise you, we have a lucrative opportunity to change our lives. The solution maybe you're new to this company, but here is the solution. If we eat seed sort nutrition, we are feeding our bodies with the right things. Because the seed, the little seed that we find in the fruits and the vegetables are 20 to 30 times more potent than the fruit we eat. And not only that, but Rain have made sure of that the ingredients in the sachets are pure, they are potent, and our body can take it because it's bio availability. Oh, all these English words. Your body can actually use the nutrients throughout your body. So what makes Rain different? Rain have made a protocol, and all the products are made in a certain way. I'm not going to go through all the different things because my English is not good enough for all these words, but it's easy to call it the NPP. Everyone can do that. No matter what language you have, NPP a dear friend of mine, Inge Maria, and she is going to tell you about the product and why our products are the best. She has a background in health, and she discovered that to prevent is much better than to cure things when it's happened. So, Inge Maria, over to you.
Thank you. I'm going to tell you about the products and find my slides here. So, there you go. Rain has a lab-proven science behind it from 2011 from Brunswick Lab, and every product are used, and especially many of them are very good for our immunity, our cellular inflammation, and anti-aging. And we have very good tests, and it's vegan, and it's really free from everything. It doesn't have any pollution, the way they have been treated in this protocol. And from change my here. Doesn't want to here. And Rain International success is also supported by a skilled advisory board including leading experts in health and science. Among them is Dr. Daniel Beckles, a heart transplant specialist. His expertise is really, really great. He develops new methods in his area, and he teaches students, and he has an MD and MBD and PhD, and he is the leader of our RAIN Scientific Advisory Board with other specialists. His expertise ensures that RAIN seed-based products are developed with the highest standards of science, nutrition, and this world-class team works together to bring cutting-edge solutions to health and wellness, making RAIN a trusted leader in the field of nutrition. And all of his family is using the products as well, and they also have their favorites. And one of the flagship to RAIN is Soul and Soul Red. They have a strong source of vitamins, minerals, and good fatty acids and antioxidants straight from black seeds and red and black raspberry. So the Soul Red has the red black raspberry. And they are unique in fighting symptoms of inflammation on a cellular level. And Giver both together with Chardonnay grapeseed provides long-lasting cellular energy for increased endurance and provides young skin and anti-aging, as well as boost metabolism. This is one of my favorite, and I always have it with me on my training, especially before Beat came. And I'll change to the next one. Just lagging a bit. Oh. And we have bend. It's so important to use all your joints and to move, and if you can bend up from the floor, has proven to show good health and that you can live long and have a good heart health. Bend is currently the most powerful and potent turmeric product on the market with curcum and levagan. And that nurtures the joints of 260 bones that we have in our body. And they have added flax seeds and black seeds, and they are absolutely fantastic in giving smooth and flexible joints so you can move. It's also packed with vitamins as vitamin D, E, and K. And it's one of my two favorites, so you can be able to take care of your sight. And it's great for balancing your hormones, something we need through changes from we are kids, teenager, and growing older, and especially after 50 years. I think that's one of the most potent products you have on the market for really a whole package. And then you have the core, our super greens. I think many of us, and especially young people, isn't used to put that much effort in getting the vegetables, the fruits, and so on. Among the wheatgrass and kale and chlorella and aloe vera and spirulina and milk thistle, they are the ultimate cleansing product. They detox and nutrition and protect, and they optimize blood sugar and fat digestion and have a lot of magnesium in it. Also vitamin K and cranberry seeds, and good cholesterol lowering effects. In Norway, we have been having a 90-day challenge with Core and Renew, which I'm going to talk about in some minutes. And for me, it has really been a really detoxing 19 days in many ways, and improving skin health and really getting a mental peace I didn't have before using both the products. And that's a very good thing also, because they have this always synergetic effect from all the products that help improve your health. And to Beet, who is really a powerhouse for the heart and circulation. Here you have beetroot and L-arginine, which are absolutely fantastic for increasing blood circulation. L-arginine is also known for its ability to help with prostata and urinary tract disorders and hormonal imbalances and low sex drive. So it has many area they work on the body. And beetroot contributes to produce nitric oxide, making blood vessels more relaxed and dilated. And then you get increased oxygen and circulation, which increase energy and endurance. Very many sports persons use it, and they also have a recovery effect after post-commotio and traumatic brain injury. Personally, I've got a whole new level of endurance during my training, and all my values on measuring my oxygen uptake during exercise is way beyond my physical age. So really one of the best products if you're gonna have an all over body effect. And it makes you also better at problem solving. So I know that's also one of the products that the Beckles family is using as well. And then, oh, I just did, and nobody said, I was talking about Beet, and here is the Beet. I still having core. I think you all got it, how powerful it can be. Then I jump direct to Pure, having the Beet effect with us. Good health starts with your gut, and it's known as the body's second brain. And it supports the good bacteria, so it fights the bad bacteria and increases your immune system. And a lot of research shows that most of the serotonin the brain uses is produced in the gut. So having a balanced gut so you don't leak bacteria into your blood system is also very good for your immune system, and so you don't feel so depressed. And it also supports the vagus nervous system, which makes both the gut and the brain communicate. Very popular in my family as well. Renew is the next product. I think you can see that Pure comes in both fruit punch and lemon punch, and you can have it with different combinations. Oh, it's lagging. And here is Renew. And really, Renew is I don't know how to say. It's really a it cleans and it gives you energy, and it does it in so many ways. And acetylcysteine has been added, and together with QT and dandelion and chia seeds, it affects both the liver function, the heart function, and many experience both mental peace and clearness, and many are getting a boost in weight loss. and increased skin health. And it really is a capsule, so you can take two a day. Many do it in just a short amount of time, and then they increase the intake. Personally, I use Renew every day because of the effect, and especially after doing the 90-day challenge with Core and Renew. And then we have from Renew, which also give the mental clarity and energizing. Then we have, I'm gonna change to Breathe, our really body fueling, energizing brain food. It contains lion's mane, which is an absolutely fantastic natural nootropic, and it strengthens your cognitive function, and this is brain's food at its best. Many get rid of their brain fog, and it's natural caffeine from green tea for your energy and focus, and L-theanine for better hormone balance in the better hormone balance in the brain, which connects to the gut. It's very popular. I've been using it especially during exams. Both my daughter, that's 18 years old, has really used this instead of energizing drinks and so on when she did her exams. And I had using 6 a day the last days of my exam in last December, when I was finishing up as a mobility teacher, teaching people to using a blind cane. And it's also a part of the double brain boost, which Pure contains. And then we have 4. It has so many good forms of protein in it. And to have a strong body, and to get all your amino acids, which Form has 8 of. Is really a powerhouse for building your muscles. It's my go-to when I'm on traveling, on training, and you can use it with different versions. Some are putting in waffles, in pancakes, mixing it together with their favorite fruits, or adding more chia, so you can use it and mix it up the way you want. And for myself, I always was thinking that it's always the young guys standing in the fitness center trying to get big muscles who use protein pulver, but I'm really happy that I started using it, because my weight lifting has really improved after taking Form. And then To the Sunshine on the bottle. Especially for us that lives here north, we need vitamin D the whole year. It contains vitamin D, so you can get it on your tongue, and your body get it and start working with it at once, and then your body use the D vitamin better, because D vitamin is a very difficult vitamin to use for the body. And many people thinks they have enough D vitamin, and then they experience brain fog. They don't manage their tasks as well. And vitamin D is used also for that your brain sends signal to your muscle to move. So using vitamin D all the year for most of us, also if you have dark skin. Many can get too little vitamin Ds because you've seen the sun too little and because of our food that we eat. And then you can improve your cognitive function, your memory, your immune system, because it also along with vitamin D it contains vitamin E. So my father even got much better vitamin D measures than after using it in 4 weeks. So Sunshine Under Spray is really to recommend. And I'm changing again. And then to my favorite. When you use the products and help your body the way you do, you're also helping create food security for people all over the world. And every time you purchase something from Rain, you're also helping others by doing good in Seeds for Change Foundation, which is a sister organization from Rain. They help with food, so in poor areas, so they can get clean water and give them seeds so they can plant and grow their own food. And then they can feed people in the area they live and develop as persons. This is the heart child, I'll say, to Travis Paris. And he knows that if you don't eat enough and when you are starving, you can't educate, you can't do your best, you can't live your dreams. And Rain has a big heart for helping others. You can also, if you have a good idea, you can apply for and ask and sending different suggestions to Rain. They help in each country. We have an ascent. Last time we were in Norway, they supplied Fattighuset with food because people in Norway also lack food. And when they went to Costa Rica, they were planting trees in January. And the diamond trip in Maldives in 2024, they help taking plastic out of the water so the fish can get better condition and the ocean can survive. So I really enjoy all the knowledge with being something bigger in Rain and contributes on many levels. So thank you. I'm Inge-Marie Brinkman and I'm Rain.
Thank you so much, Inge-Maria, for your presentation. Every time I hear about our business or our products, I learn something new. So make notes. The next presenter is a dear friend of mine. Her name is Isa. She has been an entrepreneur for many, many years, and she is now with us in Rain because she is chasing true freedom, and she wants to help as many as she can to succeed and to bring happiness into her own and others' lives. Isa, over to you.
Thank you, Marianne. Hi, everyone from Corfu. I am from Norway, but living in Corfu, Greece, and I absolutely love it. So I just needed to share that because so many say, oh, you can work and live from wherever you want, and I'm doing it. So I'm from top of Norway and I don't like the cold. So let's get started. We're going to talk about leverage. We talk about the first mover. We have the Apple, the iPhones, the Mac, we have the Tesla, and I was thinking about it. Yeah, my body is maybe silly, but my body feels like a flying car with the Rain products because this is really a new way of health. There are so many people working with health, but it is truly different with Rain. This is my fuel for my body, so I'm so excited. But let's talk about business now. With Rain, you have the opportunity to build your ultimate lifestyle business. And I'm going to share soon a little bit of my story, and then you will understand why I am with Rain. Because isn't this what we truly want? We want to have a great lifestyle. We just don't want to work 24/7 and don't have time to really enjoy our life. And then at the same time, especially these days, there are so many people waking up, like Marianne had the powerful opening with telling about the processed food and all the great information from Inger Maria with all the products. So we are waking up and thinking more about our body to live a healthy lifestyle. And more people are thinking, well, maybe I'm going to do a business, but I just don't want to do only a business. I want to help something. I want to help the world in some way. And more people, I see it every day on social media, they are saying, I want to start a business, but I don't know what to do. I want to have a side gig. And is it more people than me that have been scrolling on social media? Well, alert, alert, we don't get paid to just scroll on social media. Imagine, we will be millionaires, all of us, but we can actually get paid to be on social media, to create on social media. So with Rain, it is the ultimate side gig business. With Rain, you set your own hours. Now, I'm in Greece, it's 6 o'clock here on a Saturday evening, and I love it. I can take a day off on a Monday if I want to, so I choose when I work. And I work with some of my best friends. I choose who I work with, so I kind of attract the people who are maybe a little bit like me, but not everybody is the same. But it's the beauty of choosing. And I love that there is no rooftop. There is unlimited earning potential. You know, many years ago, I was the manager. I was the district manager of 14 clothing stores. And yeah, I would get a bonus if I did a really good job, but I didn't get really good paid anyway, how much I work and work and work. So it was a limit to my earning. And the thing I love the most about the business part is that you can actually not have a success if you are not helping other people to succeed. You can not do it by yourself. Isn't that beautiful? That's really a heartfelt business, or what? So in 2017, I love this slide. In 2017, I sold everything in Norway and I moved to Santorini. I had great success in my business. I have been in business for 14 years. And I said, yeah, I want to go to Greece. I knew I was going to end up in Greece. So I moved to Santorini, and you know, it hit me. I was having success in my business. This was before Rain, 1 year before Rain. I was having success in my business, but you know, I didn't have time to enjoy it. I didn't have time to go to the beach. I didn't have time to enjoy Santorini. So then I started to think, I need to stop this. I need to change it in one way. So when you are working with Rain, this is a little bit side, me living in Santorini, but I just wanted to share. But when you are working with Rain, you can get to exciting travel opportunities. Some of them are open for everyone, like in September, we're going to Istanbul in Turkey, and I can't wait to meet my Rain family in Turkey and to meet new friends and find old friends again and meet, of course, the people from Norway too. And then also, as you are working, you can also receive trips with Rain. I have 3 small kittens behind me, typical Greece. I just saw one here. So when I am sleeping here in Corfu, Greece, well, maybe someone in my team in Norway are working. And actually now I'm starting to build the international team here in Corfu. And it's amazing. I can meet people from all over the world so we can earn while we are sleeping, actually. And I think that's a really, really beauty. Social entrepreneurship, I talked a little bit about it, but I just wanted to say a couple of words more. I meet so many people that are really saying, I want to make a difference. I want to do something and I want to earn my money. Yeah, I want to create a business, but I want to have more meaning in my life. And that is what Rain is really doing. We are really helping both with the health issue, with the food, and with helping people to succeed. So it's a really amazing opportunity. So I'm sitting here outside, I'm volunteering in a cafe, and I was thinking about it, leverage, I can make a cup of coffee for you in this cafe, or I can find volunteers where everybody volunteers. If we are more volunteers, making coffee, yeah, we can make more coffee. Or also we can get a coffee machine. Then we can push a button. We are using a tool to get more coffee. It's the same. If someone is writing a book, you are writing a book one time, and then you can sell the book over and over again. And it is the same with the Rain products. I have said I'm never stopping to take the Rain products because it's the fuel for my body. It is what creates my energy and really gets me going. It is so much power in those seeds. So many people, when they become customers, you're not using it like 3 days and, well, I'm out. So you're using it again and again and again. So Rain has actually paid me 6 years. So I really love leverage, really love having residual income. And either you employ leverage or you work for someone who does, like I also did before. So I know many people say, oh, I don't have the money. Money is the problem. And I am thinking, is really money the problem? I think it's time. Time is the asset that we have limited of, right? Anyone agree? So that was what happened with me in Santorini. I didn't have the time to enjoy. I had success, but no time. So working with Rain, we can think, okay, what if I worked 10 hours a week, 15 hours a week? Can I do that? Well, maybe we can use some of the time of scrolling on social media or, well, other things we do that we think, okay, maybe I can change a little. Maybe I can put some of the hours during a week into Rain. I was amazed how much I actually could spend working with Rain when I started to become aware of my time. So if you want to work like 15 hours a week, this is smart hours. And you are talking to someone else who also want to work 15 hours. Well, then you suddenly have 45 hours, 45 smart hours every week, because your job, if you work in Rain, is to help other people to succeed. And I really love that. That is one of my really, really powers. And then when more people find out, well, this is a smart way of working. Oh, I love the products. Oh, what are you doing? I had one lady yesterday. She said, well, Isa, how are you really working with this? She was interested. And I said, well, you know what? I live here on Corfu, and people said, oh, you live here, you're not a tourist. And I said, yeah. And they say, how can you live here? Are you working in a Greek company? No, I work with different things. And yeah, I work online. And yeah, I can work with over 40 countries. And oh, that's interesting. So everywhere I go, people are really interested because it's a normal thing to ask, well, what do you do? So I don't think it's not hard. People say, oh, I don't want to be a pushy seller. I never think I'm a pushy seller. It's all about sharing this gift, sharing this opportunity. And suddenly, when we are more and more people sharing this amazing opportunity, well, we have a lot of hours. And every time someone is working in our team and they're doing something, they're earning money, well, some of that also land in our bank account. So it is really, really good. So my last slide for you today, and I'm going to say it right away. I'm going to share a it's not a secret. Well, when I started in Rain 6 years ago, and I'm a true businesswoman, so they said, oh, you can earn in this way and this way and this way, and well, you're going to read the compensation plan. And well, I was so fired up of this product and the business opportunity. So I really didn't read all of the compensation plan. What I did, I started to work. So, and then I read a little and I worked, and what happened? Well, it kicked in. Well, so that partner bonus came, the senior partner bonus, and well, oh, we started to build a team. Oh, well, it started to kick in more. So, oh, we had the kittens here, sorry. I just got distracted. What's this? So we have 9 ways to earn, and you know, the person who invited you in here, you can talk with them and ask them to tell you about the ways to earn. But I think the most important thing is to, you know, if you find a passion for this, if you think this is something you want to check out, so just to get started. So thank you so much for listening. I'm so happy to be here. I am Isa and I am Rain.
Thank you so much, Isa. I think all of us got some things to think about right now. Now we are headed to the part that is so exciting, and that is real people with real stories. Today we have 2 ladies from Norway that's going to share their experience with you. And we are starting with Inger. Are you ready, Inger?
Yes, I'm ready. Thank you, Marianne. Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about Bend, which is one of my favorite products. After many years of low energy and many aches in my body, I felt ancient. And it felt like I only existed. I was not living the life I wanted. I was at work and participated in life otherwise, but everything felt heavy. So, almost 3 years ago, I got to know Rain Seed Nutrition. Unlike shellfish-based products, Bend is vegan-friendly and easy on the stomach, but still powerful where it comes. Glucosamine is one of the most studied nutrients for joint support, and Bend delivers it cleanly, naturally, and effectively. Bend is gold for my body. Bend has given me better knees, joints and muscles again. No pain in this body. From always having to crawl upstairs 3 years ago, now I run upstairs. As my body received the right and important nutrition, it responded very positively to the Rain products. And after my body received the right nutrition, the difficulties are just a bad memory. And sometimes I have to remind myself, if I have a great day, how it was before. I'm a grown woman, and these products have a preventive aspect as I take very seriously. I wished I had found them earlier, but I found them and I use them daily, and that is the most important thing. I took the fact sheets to my doctor a few months after starting, and he read, and after, when he finished reading, he said, "You must never stop using these products." And no matter how he had said, I'll never stop using Rain Seed Nutrition. Thank you for listening to me. I'm Inger, and I'm Rain. Over to you, Gun.
Hello. I struggled for several years with the fact that I was constantly tired and felt a daily discomfort in my head, as if my brain wouldn't wake up, even though my body stood up. I needed both pills and a lot of coffee to start the day's work and to feel awake. In May 2018, I got my first packet of Soul and started taking one sachet like this every morning. After 3 to 4 weeks, I noticed a change. I had arrived at work, got myself a cup of coffee, and getting ready for the day's work. Then I felt that everything was so easy. And my head was clear. It's hard to explain the feeling, but I realized that it must have been Soul that have helped me. I don't know when I stopped taking pills for my discomfort, but at least I haven't taken them since. And that's many years now. That's why Soul, and also Soul Red, works for me, and I will never stop taking them. I am Gun Norman, and I am Rain. Over to you, Marianne.
Thank you so with some practical information. Now you have heard about the business, you heard stories from normal, ordinary people, you heard about the products. You might ask yourself, okay, but how do I do this? And I am so happy to say that you will get all the support you need from the company side and also from world leaders around the world. We have a system that if you manage to clear out like what you think you are supposed to do, clear out a little bit about like what you have done before, if you can be open-minded to our tools, you will find that to have a system gives you freedom to know exactly what to do and what to say while you're guiding people through the information that you have for them. For example, one of these B2B, as we call them, Be the Breakthrough presentations. Every Saturday, you can bring new people and introduce them to all the leaders around the world. We have magalogs, we have printed material. You know, I grew up without internet, and from, you know, I don't know, like a few years ago, we kind of stopped having materials, printed materials, and it didn't help business. Now we get it back. We have some printed materials. It is good to have something to read and to look at. And if you're like me, all what I got in my mailbox nowadays is either advertising or bills. So if a friend of mine would send me a nice megalog, I would be happy. So this materials is good. And well, here we stand in a cross, and it's time for you to choose your path. If you are here for the first time and you are interested in the products, by all means, use the products. And I'm sure you will find the products that are exactly for you. But if you're here and you also are curious about the social entrepreneurship, maybe a side gig, or maybe even a full-time job, this is also a place to go. So you choose your path wisely now. And to get you off in a fast start, we have 3 different packages. Depends a little bit on where you live in the world, but these are the 3 packages that we can provide. If you want to have like a really big change in your life, you want to start with the leadership pack. This is not just for you to buy a lot. This is the most the package where you get most value for your money. You have enough printed materials, you have enough products, so you can sample a little bit. You can also sell some of the products to get started, to get your money back. If you find it to be too expensive, by all means, start with a builder pack. The most important thing is that you start. If you are in the first category that I was talking about, like, okay, I will try the products, maybe I will recommend it to a friend, I will give some to my family, well, a personal pack is for you. So the person that invited you here can tell you more about it. But don't wait. The time is now. There will not be a moment in your life where you think, oh, now I have more time than I can spend and it fits to start a business. No, that's not how it works. You have to make the time, make the decision, and start right away. And talk to the person that invited you, and I will see you around. Thank you so much for listening to us. My name is Marianne Wiberg, and I'm Rain.